Coming through the back door, Barbara wins it again. Literally, I said 18 degrees. Foolishly, would you believe, I went with the weatherman. Never happens. Never once happens. You never go with the weatherman. Well, I did today. Paying the price, literally. But yet again, you know, there's still plenty of day to go yet. Might get a little higher. Even though, well, we've got a little bit of overcasty, rainy, gloomy, unicey weather outside. And we've also got the council ripping up the road right now, which is really annoying. I've got to be honest with you, because we're going all the way over to New Jersey and catching up with a good friend of mine, my personal therapist. I've got to be honest with you. Hard to make visits unless we do it this way. But first of all, let's do this.
Galaxy.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and it is an absolute pleasure to go all the way back to New Jersey, catch up with my good friend Randie O'Neil. Hello Randy, nice to have you back.
Oh, it's a pleasure. My pleasure, my pleasure.
Now, you know something, you asked me very, very briefly just before we went to air, do they still play me there? Yes, we do. We play you so much. We get so many requests, and well, I'm going to give you what is basically right now your most requested song. I'm Not That Girl. You're right here at Galaxy. So, by the way, I love the colour, the top.
Purple.
Yeah. I'm a blurple kind of person, you know what I mean? It's one of my favourite colours.
Purple people are great.
Yeah, me, I sort of, you know, blurple. I'm sort of out of the box again. I like a little cross of both, you know what I mean?
You're a blackball.
No, I do, unfortunately.
Yeah. I'm a what, Barbara?
You wear a lot of black.
I wear a lot of black.
Yeah.
That's because I get a lot of artists that send me a lot of t-shirts, and guess what colour they are?
Blackball.
Not blurple, not blurple. Including today, the Nickel Slots, who are coming back very, very shortly. We've got a Christmas thing going on. They've got a Christmas deal. They've got a Christmas song that we play in the Christmas show, and believe me.
Good
Love
morning,
it, love it.
Cheryl Arnold. Love you, darling.
Cheryl, nice to have you with us. By the way, for everybody there that's watching us live this morning, thank you for joining in. If you're going to be watching later, don't forget, you know, sub, thumb, bell, bingo. You know what I'm talking about. Now, at the same time, this is really, really cool, Randy, because it's happened to me on a huge amount of occasions. But yesterday, Barbara was out shopping, and while she was standing at the checkout, this lady comes up, taps her on the shoulder, and she goes, "You're the lady from Galaxy 107 FM. Now, this is miles away from where we are right now." And Barbara goes, "Yes, I am." She goes, "That's fantastic. I watch your Facebook lives all the time. Lady from Papamoa, if that's you, thank you for doing that." So the famous Barbara finally is being recognised no matter where she's going now, by the looks.
Oh, that's awesome. How fun is that?
Yeah, exactly.
Funny.
You have to carry a Sharpie from now on, like start autographing on forehead.
Yeah, exactly.
Take my white hat, do you think?
Take. Put your burqa on.
I've got one of those.
Yeah. Dear. Randy, let's go back to the desk. And believe me, Randy, it really, really is cool to catch up with you, my friend.
Oh, it is. It is. Can't wait till I can meet you guys.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107. That was funny actually, I caught that out of the corner of my eye. I had to double take on that. Very, very cool. You're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. Joined, coming out of New Jersey. New Jersey. Yeah, that's right. Could be a cab driver, you never know over there. Couldn't go wrong actually. Still have the yellow cabs there?
As the what?
Do you still have the yellow cabs there?
Oh, we Uber.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody. There's not too many in my area anyway, but yeah, everyone just Uber and Lyft. I don't know. You have Uber and Lyft.
Yeah.
Where you are? Yeah.
Yeah. That craze took off everywhere, if you know what I mean. You never quite know who you're getting into a cab with these days, do you?
Well, they send you the picture now of the car and the driver.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. It's a little safer, so they know who to look for the body.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
That's important.
Yeah, unless they've sent you somebody else's Uber photo.
Yes.
Yeah. That kind of runs amok then, doesn't it?
Sad but true.
Believe me, I've been watching too many FBI stories lately, to be honest with you. Well, believe me, there's some really weird people out there. You've really got to watch some of those FBI stories on YouTube. Check that out. Fun. It is. If you got my sense of humour anyway. Open the show literally with I'm not that girl with, you know, Randy, I kind of think you're my kind of girl. Tell me why you're not that kind of girl.
The story is about high school reunion, right? And I make no bones about how difficult my childhood was with alcoholic parents. And I went to school, you know, you had this traumatic evening of running around, you know, trying to get away from your stepfather. And then you had teachers going, hey, is your homework done? You having a test today? And you're like trying to get through the day, you know, it's like what to do with Randie. They had a lot of those discussions in school. And I was angry. I really was. I had this chip on my shoulder. Mad at the world, you know. I'm feeling much better now. But, you know, then I get this high school reunion and I'm like, you didn't know me. Nobody knew what was going on at home. And I'm not that girl anymore. I'm not that angry little adolescent. I'm pretty cool now, you know? Like, I sing and play guitar and do cool things. But I was not a cool kid at all. I was just trying to survive the day.
Yeah, you know, Randy, that reminds me so much of myself. I got to be honest with you, when I went to school, difficult was a word that I invented to everything. You know what? I just applied it to everything. I got so much trouble when I was a kid. I really was a naughty little boy. I've got to be honest with you. Having said that, now here's a story for you. Not so long ago, Barbara came to me and she goes, do you know this person? I went, no, wouldn't have a clue. Wouldn't know who this person is. She goes, well, she went to school with you. And I went, pardon? She goes, yes. Didn't you go to South School in Westport? And I went, yes, I did. And she goes, well, this lady went to school with you. I went, when? She goes, the very first year you started. And I went, really? Haven't changed today, really, have I? You know what I mean? It was one of those reactions. But I've got to know her in the past. So much so that just a wee while ago, by accident, I sent her a video clip, and it was by accident too. I was supposed to send it to Not Enough. A band, now I introduced these two bands, one from Norway, one from Canada, and I gave them the challenge. Initially the challenge was, and if you remember, the way back in the days, in fact 100 years ago, was the Charleston. And the music to the Charleston dance, remember that?
Yeah.
Right, well, these two bands are heavy metal, and I says 100 years ago this came out, it was Top of the Pops, everything like that. I dare you to do something with the Charleston music, you know, just slip it in there somewhere, write a song, slip it in there. I reckon it would be a hell of a killer, actually. I think it would take off. They both went, no, I can't do it. You know what I mean? Just couldn't find themselves doing it. So we compromised and said, how about doing a Christmas song there?
What a hard task that is.
Nah, heavy metal Christmas song. interesting concept. I got to be honest with you, it's a very interesting concept. Now incorporating two bands, not only one from Canada, but now one from Norway, and these are Vikings, literally, the Viking Queen, and you know, well, it worked. It absolutely worked. The video and the audio is going to be released this Friday, Black Friday, literally. And I'll tell you what, I'll get our crew to send you a copy of it once it's released, because believe me, you can't see it. All that comes up right now is preview, but it will be released in 2 days' time. But believe me, this is fantastic. Literally, all from, well, a little bit of a challenge. You know what I'm saying?
Different parts of the world recording.
So, it's amazing where things go. It really, really is. In the meantime, you know, Christmas in the North, that's what it's called. You know, it's about holidays. It's about enjoying Christmas. It's going to be a surreal kind of Christmas this year, I feel, literally, because of what's happening with the COVID virus thing. We need to make the most of it. We need to get up, pick ourselves up, get a smile on our face, and celebrate something. And I think Christmas is a good time to do that. What do you think?
I think it's a good time to give back to basics. And what's really important about Christmas is not the gifts, and it's not, you know, everything else. It's the people that matter in your life and those little small things. And I really think that this is what this Christmas is going to be about this year.
Absolutely, Randie. I fully agree with you. It's about utilising that time to be together, especially through the holidays. Maybe it could be a holiday to remember.
Maybe.
Tell me about that.
You know, again, with the parents, when you have, you know, a dysfunctional family, you have holidays and you panic because there's going to be more relatives, you know, doing crazy things. So it's a time when my sisters and I would band together and really, you know, get through the holidays. And we were like, oh, we're always going to always be there for each other because I love you so much. And then you grow up and you go on with your lives, and I miss that. You know, I don't miss the chaos, but I miss that closeness, that bonding that I have with my sisters, and it's finally coming back. Those last years or so, it's been really good, but to me, that's what the holidays were. You know, my sisters banding together and finding a way through.
I get that. I really, really do. So right here at Galaxy 107 FM, joined by Randie O'Neil, live is Holiday to Remember. That wasn't a bad segue, was it?
Wow, that's pretty good, actually. First time it's debuting on here, probably.
Oh, good. The boss went out there and bought us an hour's quiet time so we can have a bit of peace and quiet without any...
She asked you something then.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite get that.
Oh, is that the first time the song's being debuted? You're playing it?
We have played it a couple of times, but we haven't announced who it is.
Okay.
Now, having said that, even though we have played it a couple of times now, we have had a few people want to know who, what, why, when, and how. So they're listening, they're interested, they want to know. You know what I'm saying? So
Exciting.
Now officially we are going to be saying who, what, why, when, and how from now on. Okay, but yes, literally we started playing it. People just inundated. Poor Sarah at the reception wanted to know what the heck was going on because she was getting hit with this all the time.
Right.
You have a big following here.
That's so exciting. I really need to try to connect with them more. I do have a private Facebook group that I want to plug.
Well, I'll tell you what, that is actually a fan question that is coming up next, because believe me, I was asked it just as I was introducing your song, if you know what I mean. So we will ask you about how a fan can get hold of you, okay?
I'm going to put it in the chat, how they can join my fan club.
That's a great idea. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, 27 after 11 o'clock, 18 degrees. That's my number. Doesn't matter because Barbara's already won, but we'll move on anyway. Wednesday, middle of the week, I'm not going to say the other word, November the 11th, and well, I'm absolutely elated to be joined by Randie O'Neil, coming out of New Jersey, an Americana folk pop artist, you know, absolutely stunning work, and believe me, you can't go wrong. But Randie, as a fan, how do we get hold of you? Are you on Facebook? Are you on Twitter? Are you on Instagram? Do you have a website? How do we join your club? How do we buy merch?
Yeah, because of not playing out, I really miss connecting with fans, and that was always my favorite part of music and writing, to talk to fans. So I actually started a private club called the Lost But Not Broken group on Facebook. To get there, to join my club and get free stuff, I actually, for connecting with me, you get a free download of Not That Girl. And to do that, it's go.randie, with an I-E, R-A-N-D-I-E, O'Neil.com. And that puts you into this little funnel thing where you can get free stuff, join the Lost But Not Broken group, get some stickers and, you know, a picture of me, like, stuff.
Now, I know, Randie, you've sent us some stuff. I hope you've got one of those pictures for me in there.
Oh, you do. You got a whole little kit coming.
I like that.
I want a t-shirt there, too.
Awesome. Is it blurple?
No, it's a mandala.
Okay.
Look, here's my mask. I think you got a mask too.
Awesome. Love that. Absolutely
and
brilliant.
You just my merchandise, RandieO'Neil.com is a great merch page. You can get some downloads, and again, the best way to support an artist these days is just download a song.
Yeah.
You know, pick your favorite, and that helps me out. You can take me everywhere, and it really does mean a lot. All those likes on Facebook, Spotify, you know, and the industry's watching.
It is.
Right now.
It
It's a
is.
strange time. You know, everyone's digital and watching, you know, those digital meters. So
It is, and believe me, I fully understand, and good on you for doing that. Literally, you know, I think the new norm is going to be very much internet-based.
oh yeah, we've shifted, and I don't think there's any going back.
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest, you know, people that ignored the internet are no longer ignoring it. You know, and the whole music industry is now gone on computer. Heaven knows when the live will come back, how it'll come back. The live venues are in trouble. You know.
Yes, I do know. Literally, we do shows here in New Zealand. Not only do we do radio and stuff like that, Barbara is the manager of Aurora Entertainments, and, well, literally everything stopped. You know what I mean? Talking to other promoters, not only out of New Zealand, but here in New Zealand as well. And believe me, we have a company that we work very closely with, and they're primarily based on ticket sales, everything like that. You know what I mean? Mm. Well, if you're not selling tickets, you're not having shows. Let's be honest. You know? So
Right.
it's given us the big bite. Unfortunately, you know, we can have a few shows, but, you know, 100 people just doesn't do it for us. You know, that's down the pub on a Friday night.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and everyone's on Spotify, and for an artist, I need 230 streams. That's 20 seconds or more to make $1.
Yeah. Yeah, that's hard work.
Yeah.
Literally, you've got to be somebody like, well, I don't know, who comes out of New York like, yeah, Beyonce. You've got to be a Beyonce to be able to make, you know,
Gaga.
yeah, well, $10 anyway.
This is true.
For sure.
Exactly. You know, the telecommunications companies have got this sewn up these days. It's just ridiculous for everybody except for them. I think things need to change, and that can, yeah, but my opinions don't count. Believe me, I've been told off in the past not to go there. Sometimes I could use a pair of wings and just jump off something. Tell me about wings.
That was a work in progress. I was working with a song coach on that one. I was having a really bad experience online dating. You know, you get lonely and, you know, and it was getting kind of scary. So I wrote a song and I'm like, help me tone this down. It's really snarky. So it's gone through some transformations to be a little bit more empowering, but the message is really clear. You know, there's some scary things going on, but I have a right to, you know, have some boundaries, and I can have these wings to fly. I have other things to do than put up with people who aren't respecting me.
You know, I agree with that 100%. I really, really do. So, not only are we officially saying that Holiday to Remember is Randie O'Neil here at Galaxy, but breaking right now wings here at Galaxy. I love your work, Randie, I really do.
Oh, thank you.
I'm hoping...
I appreciate your support so much. I really do.
Well, I'm hoping you're going to come back again.
I every intention.
Nice, nice.
Every intention.
Excellent, because I love playing your work, I really, really do. And I've got to be honest, now I'm really excited about looking at a package.
Yeah.
I can't wait for it, I really can't.
You know, and I love your feedback too, because I want to have good merchandise, and you probably have a better spin on that when you see it. I want an honest, like, oh, you need to step that up or whatever, you know, so.
Okay, I will do that.
It's my first time that I actually have this click funnel that, hey, sign up for my club, follow me, and you can get free stuff. I want to know that it's quality, that.
I get it.
If there's anything I should add, or, you know.
I get it, I really, really do. And I will do that, I will.
like those necklaces, you know.
You like those necklaces?
They're made out of the guitar pick.
Out of the guitar picks, much like this one. This one here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like those, don't you,
Yeah,
Barbara?
I do. But that's an idea for Randie.
That's an
I
idea.
sent you a new pic. I have some pics made up.
Awesome, awesome.
I sent you some stuff.
You know, I was talking to a young lady the other day, 17 years of age, stunning, stunning artist, so talented, 15 guitars. Who has 15 guitars?
Well, she does.
She does.
These are the two. This is my Taylor T5Z, and I have a carbon fiber rain song. I'm learning how to play bass. I'm really horrendous. And I think I have one other electric.
Okay, well, at most I've ever only had 3 at any given time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sure, to cover different tracks and different music and different sounds, but 15 is a little over the top.
I know some guys who have racks and racks. My producer, Tom Joya, I don't even know how many he has. He has his double layer wall out, but I know he's got more in a humidified basement.
That's almost maniacal.
And he's so in tune with sound like that, though. Like, he'll just go, oh, wait, and he's going to get another guitar. And I'm like, oh, my God, you know. And then you're going to fiddle with it on the computer again. It's
Yep.
going to sound totally different. Like,
Yep, I get it. Let's go back to the desk.
all right.
Take a breath, I'm coming through. I'm aiming high for the moon. My dreams are written in the sky. And I have these wings to fly. I have these wings to fly. I have these wings to fly.
Galaxy.
That's right, right here at Galaxy 107 FM, 23 away from 12 o'clock. It is 18 degrees downtown. Yeah, that's what the weatherman says. Has been higher, 19 degrees. Unfortunately, Barbara took it out again today. Got to congratulate my co-host in the breakfast show, And you'll be able to catch up with the both of us about 5:30 in the morning through until 10 tomorrow morning. Looking forward to that. Wednesday, November the 11th, and I'm joined, coming out of New Jersey right now, by Randie O'Neil, my therapist online. I gotta be honest with you, she's my favourite therapist as well. Wearing my favourite colour. She knew, she really, really did. But Randie, will you come back again? Will you bring us more new music?
Oh yes, I have a new song coming out. I have a holiday song out now. Then I'm gonna have one. It should have been you in January, and then February we'll have I Walk Alone, which is it's a stellar soon. So those videos are in works right now. So
nice.
I'll have stuff in the new year. I'm excited.
Nice. Now give us a shout out for your producer. Give us a shout out for your recording studio, because they never get enough accolades.
Yeah, I can't say enough for Tom Joya, who is my producer. We almost had a divorce. I mean, it's a producer, so we go hot and heavy. But he's amazing, amazing, amazing talent. My backup singers are amazing. I have Tom Hammers, my keyboardist who comes in. Just amazing people that I work with. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Audrey Martell and LaJuan Carter are my backup singers. So when you listen to Wilderness Man, you really hear them coming out. You know, and they do some other subtler things, you know, do some of the tracks. So really amazing team, inspired to work with. So always like going into the studio.
Absolutely stunning work, and believe me, it's always a pleasure to play a Randie O'Neil song here at Galaxy. It really, really is. For those of you that have joined us this morning, gotta thank you so much for tuning in. Believe me, go and check out Randie O'Neil. You can't go wrong. You will love, love, love her music as much as we do here at Galaxy. Randie, don't go anywhere just yet, but it has been an absolute pleasure catching up with you. I think we're going to have
It's been a blast. It's been a blast, everyone. Always love being here, hanging out with my Galaxy 107 FM family. So I love you guys.
You're right here at Galaxy. Good morning.
Kawarau 107. Galaxy FM. More music, more Galaxy.